5 and some of our leaders are at boiling point.
This crack doesn't get shouted at, I don't know. You stay in the house and just watch television.
And Dan's followers are giving it belly.
We're following Dan the man!
This is Operation Transformation. You can follow Operation Transformation online at RTÉ.ie/OT. On radio with RTÉ Radio 1 and 2FM. And you can join me, Catherine Thomas, here every Wednesday and Thursday night. Operation Transformation is about people coming together to make a real and lasting change.
I do think they deserve no homework tonight.
And where our leaders lead, you follow.
I've lost £2.
I've lost £6. I've lost £8.
Log on to RTÉ.ie/OT to make your weight loss count towards the £1 Million Challenge. After yet another disappointing weigh-in,
if I was sitting at home watching you now, I'd be like, what is he doing? Like, seriously, what is he doing?
back in the kitchen, John is feeling the heat.
Didn't make me target this week, so I'm pretty pissed about that. I'm pissed about the experts saying I'm not putting in the work. This is supposed to be an adventure, a journey. This was supposed to be get yourself in shape, and all that's coming out of it is just, honest to God, negativity.
It'll be his mood now, very down, very negative, very stressful.
This crack doesn't get shouted at, I don't know. House and just watch television. I've never, ever experienced anything like it.
He just can't understand it. He just can't understand why he didn't hit his target. Now, I had a really, really good think about it, and I spoke to John. Maybe the portions aren't right, or the timing isn't right, and I think he forgets he's on the plan because he's concentrating too much on work.
I don't know, I'll make a decision on Friday whether I'll go to Dublin or not. If I never see Dublin again, it won't bother me.
The last thing any of us want is to lose another leader. So I travelled to Belmullet to check in on John.
You said that you were thinking about not coming back to Dublin.
Yeah, we're coming down from Dublin the last day. I don't want to feel like that again. I didn't want to go back there again. I'm frustrated and kind of mad that I'm not training.
So are you thinking of packing it in as a leader?
I don't know. I have followers and I feel fiercely loyal to them. Mm-hmm. But I've just got kicked in the stones 3 weekends in a row.
But it was just sheer frustration coming from them. And it is the experts rooting for you. And anytime they're kind of suggesting do these little things, they're not having a go at you because they don't think you're doing it. But sometimes it's little tweaks that make the big changes. Yeah. Find the fight in yourself because you have it.
I'm not a quitter. I've never quitted anything in my life.
Exactly.
You know, it's not what I do. It's not my nature. I do think that this could be a good week. You know, this could be the week that's going to turn the tide on everything. But if I'm not down my target this week.
It was clear to see how much John wants to meet his target. And he isn't the only one. Even his colleagues at work are rallying round.
Yes.
This is the 17 pounds that you've lost in the last 3 weeks. We just wanted to tell you that we're so proud of you.
And keep going.
Just have it.
And to make sure that fat keeps coming off, Aoife has given John strict instructions to photograph every single thing he eats before sitting down to examine the evidence at home in Belmullet.
We've got your pictures, your weekend pictures here, so we're going to take a little look through them. Now, I suppose the one thing that jumped out at me, I felt the portion sizes looked a bit bigger, and particularly I noticed for the fruit and peanut butter. Right. So how much peanut butter were you adding?
There was actually just a soup spoon there because it's apple underneath because it's in a small bowl, so it is.
Yeah, but actually the portion is a teaspoon.
Right.
And so a soup spoon might be 3 times the size of a teaspoon. And unfortunately peanut butter, even though it's really good for us, has a lot of oil, so a lot of fat in it. I suppose that could be maybe 300 more calories in the day. One of the other pictures he had sent me was the chicken noodle soup. And that looked like very big a portion. So when you made that, was that all weighed as it was being made?
It was multiplied by about 8. There was a big pot of made.
Okay.
Okay, and then when we were giving it out, it was a ladle. You know, because actually we got... No, I think I was bang on the button.
Ding, 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 ding. I think there was too much pasta in it.
Right.
So in that, and again, when you're doing it a ladle, it's maybe hard to know if that was a little bit more teamed with a few other things that were a little bit more.
Right, okay.
I think for me, I suppose the picture was becoming a bit clearer. I know there has been changes, but I think there's more in you to make.
You know, I swear black and blue that everything was to a T, and when she sat down and showed me the pictures that I'd sent her all week, she looked through them and she picked out things I was doing wrong. You know, I would never have thought it. And when it's pointed out to you, you say, hey, fair play. It's the plan that works for a reason, and if you don't follow it, that's why it doesn't work.
It's a eureka moment for John. But is it enough to hit his target?
Good luck, John.
Thanks.
Hope you get. OK, John, last week you were 21 stone, 3 pounds. Your target was to lose 3 pounds. And today you weigh 20 stone, 9 pounds. That is a loss of 8 pounds. Oh my God, I am delighted for you. 8 pounds.
That's more like it. That's what we wanted for you, and that's what we knew you could do. And like, you have lost now 25 pounds. That's huge. It's really big, and I can actually see it when you walk out. Your health is turning around to become the health that a 47-year-old man's health should be. You're old before your time, John, in terms of energy, in terms of mobility, in terms of the health problems you have. We're clawing that back now. You are turning the corner, and I could not be happier to see your health and your quality of life improve.
It really gives me great pleasure to be able to congratulate you on a target. It's my first time this season that I'm able to be really happy. But to me, it's the habits and the behaviours that are far more important, because I know that's what's going to stick with you forever. So I suppose it really shows this week that when your actions match with what the plan tells you to do, that you get the results you deserve. And I'm really happy for you, and I know the whole of Belmullet will be also very happy about it.
Me. Woohoo! That's what it's all about, isn't it? It's what the hard work's been all about. Oh, what a relief, just to get over that line, do you know? Just, the feeling when she said it, you know, it just goes to the bottom of your toes.
If you're following John, log on to RTÉ.ie/OT to access his food and fitness plans. For years, Operation Transformation has been campaigning to make the healthy choice the easy choice. And last year, Professor Donal O'Shea was invited to address over 1,000 shop owners at Centra's annual retail conference. He pleaded with them to put the healthy choice first.
Our environment, which includes our food environment, is harming our children.
Professor Donal O'Shea was particularly concerned about one brand's marketing, Coca-Cola's Share a Coke campaign.
Coca-Cola say on their corporate website, we do not promote or advertise to under 12s anymore. Done. If you're 7 and you see your name in a bottle, it's just your bottle and you must have it.
The Share a Coke campaign printed almost all of the top 100 names of Irish children between the age of 7 and 8 on their bottles. And it worked.
Coke saw a rise in their sales by 2.5% globally when they brought in this campaign, and this was after 10 years of declining sales previous to this.
With other companies like Nutella introducing similar personalised marketing campaigns, researchers at NUI Galway decided to assess the effects this method of advertising has on children. 400 participants were asked to choose any drink they liked from a range of both healthy and sugary drink choices. At first, there was no personalisation on any of the drinks.
Where there was no names on any of the drinks, we found that 83% of children chose an unhealthy drink and just 17% of children chose a healthy drink.
Next, the children were given the same choice of drinks, but with their names printed on the sugary drink options only.
I chose the one that had my name on it.
When you then put their name on the unhealthy drink, this 83% rose to 92%. That's a rise of 9% by simply putting a child's name on a drink.
But the news wasn't all bad. The study also highlighted the power of this clever strategy to work in a positive way.
I picked water. I think it was good because it had my name on it.
When the children's names were printed on the healthy drink options instead, the results were staggering.
This result actually doubled, so 34% of children then chose a healthy drink simply by just using Coca-Cola's marketing strategy of putting a name on a drink.
The power of advertising is beyond doubt. It affects almost every choice, every decision we make. We've got to use its power to help make the healthy choice the easy choice.
And change is starting to happen. Following on from Professor Donal O'Shea's plea last year, Centra stores launched their Live Well initiative.
We've made a number of changes in our store in the past year. One of them is we have opened up the space to healthier drinks, and we've reduced the space we've given to fizzy drinks. This has resulted in 60 million calories being saved from shoppers' baskets.
If you put a product in the right place, its sales will increase. That's nudge psychology, that's choice architecture.
We've managed to sell €6 million worth of healthier product through our stores. This includes 500,000 additional pieces of fruit. Avocado is now up 90%, mangoes are up 400%.
Despite these changes, there's still lots more work to be done.
Now I would ask every single retailer in the country, look at your business, and if it's harming, in particular our kids, then change it.
After the break, Aoife's at it again.
Blame this on being pregnant now.
But first, it's Carl with another ad break challenge.
Tonight's ad break challenge is a straight leg raise. You can do this. Look down on the floor, join me and watch. Back against the couch, feet in front, toes towards you. Left up and right up. It's that simple. Give it a go. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go. That's it. Keep it going.
Come on, up you get.
Exercised in wearing Spanx before.
And 3 more. Keep it going. In 3, 2, and 1 more, and 1. Relax the legs.
So come on, everybody, it's time to get up and active. New year, new you. It's your move.
Over the last 3 weeks, a stellar cast of celebrities joined me on a very exciting dance crusade. It's Your Move, a dance fitness workout designed for teenage girls. Soccer A, Stephanie Roach, top model Roz Purcell, and I return to our old schools to reveal new steps of the routine each week. And all over the country, you've been streaming our videos, donning your dancing shoes and showing us what you've got. In PE classes, youth clubs and homes across the nation, you have risen to the challenge, including the whopping 750 of you at St Mary's in Glasnevin, Dublin, who even took to the tennis courts to step it up. Amazing. And there's still lots more dancing to do. This week, we've enlisted the mighty help of four-time All-Ireland Camogie champion, Anna Geary. While in the past she's captained Cork to national victory in Croke Park, this week she'll be motivating the pupils of her old secondary school, St Mary's in Charleville.
I suppose today is going to be just about having fun, and for me, you know, I play camogie, it's on a pitch, you're wearing a helmet. Today it's going to be a little bit different. I'm sure the girls are going to help me along. They'll probably be helping me more than I'll be helping them.
And as the students line out in St Mary's, Anna is feeling the pressure.
I'm starting to feel like I'm a teenager again. I'm getting very nervous. Have you been practicing so far? There's no right or wrong way to dance. It's your way. And if you're nervous, like Taylor Swift says, just shake it off. So we're going to bring the energy, we're going to bring the noise, and we are going to be the loudest and best school on this campaign. Are you with me?
And with that, it was time to get the schlitter rolling. While this dance routine may be new to Anna and the girls, the staff of St Mary's have already introduced innovative ways to engage their students with physical activity.
What we're trying to do is appeal to the students who maybe haven't yet found their comfort zone in terms of sport. It's a little bit about thinking outside the box and promoting other things, like we've got mountain biking, or we do Zumba, the TY module. And if for somebody here today dance is now their new thing, then great.
Some girls that are picking up faster than others, but they're helping each other, and that's what this is about. Even like the wider campaign, it's about everybody helping each other to exercise.
We've always kind of looked up to her, so it's great that Anna came along to dance with us today.
So we've learned the steps, we've broken them down. Now it's about seeing, can we repeat them one after the other, which is going to be a little bit more difficult. But I'm sure these girls, you can hear them inside me, they're up for a challenge.
Challenge accepted. Time to reveal step 4. In just 2 weeks' time, we'll be revealing the complete dance fitness routine, so keep practicing and send us in your videos to make sure your school features in our It's Your Move dance video. Log on to RTÉ.ie/OT to check out the 4 sequences we've revealed so far, and hit the floor to master those moves. It's your move! Last week, Dan found out he could no longer continue as an Operation Transformation leader. And after 10 days in hospital, he's finally returning home to his mammy Kay.
I give Kay a lovely surprise.
Oh my God!
I'm home! Oh, it's great to be home.
Come on, it's your mum.
Come on in, everybody.
And while Dan is no longer following the OT plan, there are still a lot of others out there who are following him, especially in Navan, County Meath.
We're the O'Brien's Fat Boys Club. We're following Dan the Man.
You know, Christmas time in the bar, we were all saying, oh, full bloated. What do we do? Do we join Weight Watchers? It's not the bloke thing to do, is it? So we started the O'Brien's Fat Boys Club.
It's gone absolutely fabulous. The response from the lads is unbelievable.
It could have started off as a bit of a laugh and a joke at first, but we didn't realise at the time that there was going to be so many people interested in it.
Now we have 29. Full go, full steam ahead.
Come on, Fat Boys, push it!
I've lost 10 pounds when I started this.
I've lost 9 pounds.
I've lost 14 pounds, so come on the damn team.
Usually they're talking about football or, you know, betting horses. It's food and it's walking and weight loss now every week.
The age ranges from 25 all the way up to Limo. He's 68. We have some great characters in there.
I'm Alan, and I've lost 13 pounds. Probably my worst downfall was if I got a job to the airport, finishing work at night, it's probably into McDonald's for a breakfast roll before I go home in the morning. If I feel hungry at all, I have my water, my fruit, just nibble away with that.
And another member of the club is small business owner Alan Garnett, who's lost 11 pounds so far.
I've just changed. Eat our lunch now regularly in work, which we weren't doing. We just made time now. The lads that would have been in the pub 4, 5, 6 nights a week, we have them out now walking 10 kilometres a night. It's just great.
Friday night we find in the pub now is good crack. Everyone comes in, we play their song, we play a bit of music, we call them up. What weight were they? What weight are they now?
All right, boys, here we go. Week 3. Well done to everyone. Can we have Alan Flynn?
17, 6, 14 stone, 5 pounds.
Great bit of crack. Best thing we ever done. Down 3 pounds this week. Absolutely thrilled with myself.
At this time last year, they would have all laughed about Operation Transformation.
Whoa! You lost nothing, Fat Boy. Well done.
14 stone and 10 pounds.
I
I lost that pound that I was after. So first time in 4 years, now I'm under 15 stone. Hey, I'm over the moon. This week, boys, we lost 5 stone and 6 pounds.
Meanwhile, in Monagay, Claire's physio has gotten to the bottom of her troublesome knee.
This is called your glutes, which she said was the biggest muscle in the body. So mine definitely would be the size of my hands, but apart from that, you know, so you just basically squeeze. By strengthening up this muscle, this is going to take the brunt of my exercise, whereas it's my knees have been taking it up to now. Left, right, straight.
Sport has always been very important in the Scanlon household. And days like today's National Cup knockouts are all the more poignant following the loss of Claire's eldest son, Dara, a talented footballer who died 4 years ago when he was just 15.
As Liam gets older, I suppose, and you see maybe the way he might run, or it might be just the fact of the jersey he pulls on. You know, you get a lump in your throat with it, like, oh no. It also makes me sad the fact that for Liam then that Dara isn't here to see them. And Liam would be able to pick his brain, and you know, there's no one quite like your big brother to give you a bit of advice. You know what I mean?
Margaret, there's the goal. I just after saying it. Listen up to me now, right? You're doing very well. The team are a good bit stronger than you. Look at me. But you're doing very well. You keep that right, and your feet will follow, right? Good attitude and a good heart will get you through it, all right?
Claire and her family have shown tremendous strength of heart as bit by bit they learn to live with the void left by Dara.
When you're so sad and so hurt inside, like, it's really hard to celebrate about anything, you know. It's like winning a match, yay, but when you get so happy about it because Dara's not there to celebrate with you, you know what I mean?
You hate to see him bad for him anytime, and I suppose there's always going to be them days and maybe them weeks. He's on the path to being happier, but I suppose it won't be all that easy, and losing the weight is a small part of it, but it's a start.
There is definitely a lightness about how I'm feeling now compared to what I was feeling at the beginning. Maybe this was the first little step in teaching myself that, you know what, Claire, you actually can go forward and you can have a little bit of happiness and you can still take Dara with you, you know.
We're all hoping it's another successful week on the scales for Claire.
Good luck. Thank you. Up you get.
All right, Claire, last week you were 16 stone, 2 pounds, and your target was to lose 2 pounds. Today, you weigh 16 stone.
For your face.
On the nose.
That is a loss of 2 pounds.
It strikes me that you're, and this is the most important part of your transformation to me, you're allowing yourself to be happy. In your home, with the kids, with Tom, the dancing, all of it. I could see you were happy without that questioning yourself, was it okay to be happy? And there was a moment where you were on the sidelines with Liam and he was up against a better team and you spoke to him in such a way, you made me want to be a better mother. You actually are really inspiring, Claire.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks.
Blame this on being pregnant now. I think that those words that you said to Liam is how you've approached the show. You know, you've had a good attitude and a good heart and you've given it your best, and that's all we can ask from anyone, you know, so well done.
Thank you. I'm working really hard, so hopefully, yeah, I'll be back here next week with another smile on my face.
You can follow Claire by logging on to RTÉ.ie/OT. It's never too late to get on board. You can go back to day one and start your transformation today. As always, we're making shopping for Operation Transformation easy, from lunches on the go to weekly shops. Dunn Stores, SuperValue, Eurospar, Centra, Cost Cutter and Mace have you covered. Download your shopping list from RTÉ.ie/OT. And don't forget, Carl and the leaders are standing by now.
Join me and your leaders after the show for a group workout on RTÉ Player.
And we're back tomorrow night as tears turn to laughter at the weigh-in.
Oh no! I know. Is this happening?
Good night.
As Catherine said there, Carl has some killer core training in tonight's RTÉ Player live workout, so you can join in with the leaders now live on the RTÉ Player. And as always, there's more on RTÉ.ie/OT. Next tonight here on One, the main evening news and weather.